Good Tuesday and Election Day to everyone. Welcome to Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith with the daily video forecast discussion for this Tuesday, Election Day, November 4th, 2014. Nice morning this morning with a few broken clouds across the region, about 5 or 6,000 feet, or some light sprinkles racing southeast towards Long Island. None of that really reached the ground. A little bit of that might have touched off there in islip early this morning. That won't be a worry or a concern as warm air advection's trying to win out over the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere, where we still have somewhat of a subsidence inversion here in the lower levels of the atmosphere. Beautiful morning this morning with temperatures in the upper 40s to low and mid 50s, and dew points are very dry too. Beautiful morning. Pardon the sound of my voice this morning as I still am suffering from mold allergies. Here's our water vapor. Here's our satellite image this morning over the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metropolitan area. Shows a little bit of that warm air advection trying to win out some scattered to broken cloud cover across the region. And we find a little bit more lifting here to our west, and especially towards the Great Lakes, where a storm system and frontal boundary will be approaching by Thursday, especially by late Wednesday night and Thursday. Find a few spokes of light rain here exiting from northwest to southeast across Long Island this morning. Dry conditions with high pressure in control. And this frontal system here will begin to stall out, and actually not stall out, it'll pass through, but it will be weakening on the northern fringe. It awaits moisture here from the southwest, and also moisture which is coming in from Hurricane Vance and enhancing this area of precipitation across the central and southern plains this morning. We have no airport delays, and we have no watches, warnings, or advisories out on the coastal waters either today, so that's good news. Here's our high-pressure ridge centered over the southeastern United States, ridging with a westerly flow component to the atmosphere today. Beautiful skies. Nice weather indeed to get out and vote today. Temperatures, dry conditions will be in the 60s, but that won't last long as this cold front is on the move. VFR conditions through the period here on the aviational weather deck with high pressure over the region today before it moves south and east of us during tonight. The cold front approaches from the west tonight but will remain west of the region through at least daybreak on Wednesday. Southwesterly flow will prevail through the period, but the wind should be 10 knots or less through the day and less than 5 knots tonight. VFR mainly on Wednesday, conditions possibly lowering to MVFR late Wednesday night with a chance of rain. Thursday and Thursday night mainly MVFR with rain. Some of that rain could be locally heavy with 1 to 2 inches in spots. The rain could be heavy at times with occasional IFR conditions. Then we return to VFR with gusty northwesterly winds on Friday, a chillier air mass building in. Friday night and Saturday mainly VFR. Right now outside of Newark, it's 52, dew point 28, humidity 39%. The wind is southwest at 6, few scattered clouds at 6,000, and also broken at 25,000 with VFR conditions in place. Philadelphia 49, dew point 36, humidity 61%. The wind is southwest at 7. Few clouds at 10,000, 16,000, and 24,000. VFR conditions in place. NAM WRF composite reflectivity forecast from Penn State's eWall site shows a little bit of that broken to scattered cloud cover in the area this morning, and then just high cloud cover scattered about the region during this afternoon. And it will be warm with westerly flow and temperatures getting into the 60s, which is a little bit above normal for this time of the year. Here comes the cold front passing through probably around daybreak. It will be a weak cold front that will pass through the northern edges here, and it will be dry. It will be passing through dry with just a wind shift to the west-southwest, and then we await for energy to come through the northern Great Lakes and also from Vance and from the Midwest up in towards the Mid-Atlantic coast states. The NAM WRF composite reflectivity is not as intense with the rain coming into the region for Wednesday night into Thursday with the focus to the west. Some of the other model guidance like the GFS suggests that the focus of the moderate to heavy downpour will be over our region. GFS maps into motion from the Next Generation Weather Lab at the College of DuPage. High pressure in control. Here's the cold front slicing through the area tomorrow morning, and as it passes through before or around daybreak, it will come through mainly dry across the region. Then we await the energy from the low over the Great Lakes and the energy from the south and west to merge into a surface wave developing over the New Jersey coastal waters, providing periods of moderate to heavy rain showers across the region. The whole system will wind up deepening off the southern New England coast states on Friday morning, and that means the winds will be cranking out of the north once again, and the temperatures will be falling off. So Friday is going to be quite a chilly day around here. And as that storm system departs, high pressure ridge builds in for Friday night through Saturday with pleasantly dry but cool Canadian air in place. And this was the feature that we worried about for Sunday. Another system or clipper moving across the Great Lakes into southeastern Canada, drawing in some moisture from the south and west and also from off the ocean. Right now it wants to, the last couple of model trends wants to keep the main axis of precipitation offshore, and that would be for Sunday night and Monday. So it looks like the chances of rain are decreasing to about 30% right now, but this model trends will continue to be monitored if this solution changes more towards a system that would be closer to the coast, which would change the forecast and obviously the weather impacts indeed. So for everything live, it's Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You have a great Tuesday. We'll be back in video form on Wednesday morning, hopefully sounding better than I do now.